Welcome to Tokyo-saurus. So what's up in Japan? Alright, so it looks like we have another MMO Sword Art Online-esque anime series coming soon that is also looking like it has a lot of elements from Anohana. I think the Sword Art Online inspiration is quite obvious, and you'll know what I mean in a sec, but the Anohana influence is even more obvious with the story starting almost the same way. Now they say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, but I'll let you be the judge on this one. This series started off as a novel called Shichise no Subaru, or Seven Senses of the Reunion, and was recently announced that it would be getting an anime adaptation. Now for a new novel series to be adapted into an anime within 2 years of serialization is no small feat, and this was especially impressive for a relatively unknown author. At first glance of the art style and characters, I really actually thought it was some sort of weird collaboration between Sword Art Online and Anohana. But after reading a bit more, I realized this was a completely new work on its own, with absolutely no ties to either. But check this out. Light-haired main girl named Asahi compared to blonde-haired main girl Asuna, and black-haired main guy Haruto compared to black-haired main guy Kirito. White outfit on Asahi, and also a black outfit on Haruto. Come on, you can't make it any more obvious than that. See what I mean when I said I thought this was an actual collaboration? But okay, maybe this was all done on purpose because it certainly got the attention of a lot of people as the 6th volume of the novel started shipping on September 20th, which was yesterday. Now if this was all a cheap gimmick to get people to check out the novel, I doubt it would actually make it to its 6th novel release in just 2 years' time. That's about 3 releases a year, which is fairly healthy for a light novel. Now onto the Anohana influence. So what is this novel now anime about? The novel is set in a world where a globally popular VR MMORPG called Union had to end their service because of an incident of a player passing away inside the game. The player that passed away was a member of a legendary party called Subaru. This legendary group was also made out of elementary school friends. Starting to see the connection yet? They earned their fame for their unparalleled abilities in the Sense system, which I guess is part of their combat system, but obviously disbanded since the game was shut down. 6 years passed by and Haruto, who was a key member of Subaru, has become a hopeless high school student. His personality has changed since the incident, and he has no ambition or friends, but a classmate one day gets him to log into a new game called Reunion. And somehow he meets his former in-game partner and real-world childhood friend Asahi Kuga, who is actually the girl who supposedly died 6 years ago, causing the original Union game to shut down. So why is she here now? Haruto thinks it's a bug or a system error, but she acts and feels like the real person. The story starts there, and after the two reunite, Haruto attempts to bring back the original members of Subaru together for this new reunion game. Now if this ends up actually being like an Anohana story mixed with a Sword Art Online setting, I would actually be pretty interested in this, as that would get us away from all the harem-esque MMO animes that we've seemed to be getting quite a bit of. Out of the 7 characters, I'm guessing there are 7 members in the original Subaru group. There are 3 guys and 4 girls, so this is a pretty good mix already. Now this light novel already has 6 volumes out, so there's plenty of material for the anime to go through. There isn't any other information out at this very moment, like who's going to be doing the voice acting, or even the production information, so at this point it's still very early in its development. All we know is that we're getting an anime, and most likely it'll be sometime next year at its earliest. Now the art is illustrated by Buta, like Simon's pet pig Mole from Gurren Lagann, but we don't really know much about him, and his biggest project seems to be this current one with 7 Senses of the Reunion. So he's pretty much in the same boat as the author. This is definitely their big break. Even though his designs for the main characters are quite obviously inspired by SAO, it doesn't mean it's bad. In fact, his designs are very original and are actually quite good for all his other characters. Hopefully we'll get more information about which studio is going to animate this soon, as I'm curious as to what kind of budget they'll be working on with this new series. But what do you guys think of 7 Senses of the Reunion so far? Are you guys boarding this hype train? As usual, let me know down in the comments below. Thumbs up the video if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications for Tokyo-saurus for the latest things people are talking about in Japan. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.